What is up, everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with more Zenless Zone Zero today. Today's gonna be possibly a short stream. We're here because a new event has kicked off, and we're just gonna check it out. Honestly, I'm not expecting a lot from it because we've already done the main story and like the big event. Usually those are like the main two things for each update, and all the other events are usually just very minor. Yeah, we're gonna check those things out. But first, we're gonna go over here, and I'm assuming she's gonna deal with that. We're gonna talk to her real quick. We really don't do a lot of like the character friendship stuff, but today I think we're gonna do some of it because I don't think the event's really gonna be that big of a thing. So, might as well get some friendship level out of people. Sorry, kind of bricked my brain reading Blockbuster movie. Yeah, like I said, today's just gonna be like a probably just a more chill, possibly a shorter, briefer stream. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be the Genshin update tomorrow, but I don't know if that's gonna be happening earlier or later in the day. So we might play that by ear. Uh, yeah. In fact, I was thinking maybe we'll do the final stream of Blasphemous tomorrow, and then we'll do maybe the rest of the week as Genshin, and then we'll start a new game this weekend. Maybe. We'll see. I know we've been hitting Blasphemous 1 and 2 very hard for like the last 2 months. But we're almost done with it. And I still haven't picked out what our next game is because the freaking new PSN games still have not launched in store. I mean, it's the 7th, bro. Where you at?
As expected, your store is much more suited for watching films in peace. Well then, since we're all set, let's see what the famous Heart Sutra of Blazing Fire is all about. Looks like this is actually a tape of Star-Crossed, not Heart Sutra of Blazing Fire. There must have been a mix-up when they made the tape.
How about we switch to something else?
No need. I am somewhat interested in this Star-Crossed movie as well. Let's continue watching.
That reaction feels so robotic. Yeah, that's the problem I have with like stoic characters. Like having AI on literally everything, which sucks, by the way, kind of ruins stoic characters for
So
me.
the mystics in the movie didn't overcome their ill-fated tribulation in the end.
Because like, unfortunately, now whenever I hear like a stoic character, all I can hear is just like a fucking AI voice, and I'm just like, no! Not good. I do not want that to be my fucking perspective on that, but it is right now. Because I've heard so much shitty ass AI all over the place. Whenever it's like more like monotone or stoic-y. Well, not stoic necessarily, but just like more of a very flat, one-dimensional thing that like comes off very stoic. Is also like the vibe that most AI does, and it's just like, ugh. Don't ruin actual human voice acting for me, AI.
But dying alongside the one you love, maybe that's not such a bad ending. All in all, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
But actually, what did you think of this movie?
I didn't think you'd be into this kind of movie. I thought romance films weren't your thing.
Well, I don't have strong preferences when it comes to movies. I'll watch anything. Now that I think about it, many films like to base their stories around a mystic's trial of the heart.
That's true. Speaking of which, what's your take on trials of the heart, Yishuan Sifu?
Just another part of life. Practicing is about refining one's heart. I reckon that anything in this world, any person, any event, can serve as an aid in one's path. Trials of the heart are merely one of them. Sometimes getting overly fixated on what one shouldn't do is just another trial to overcome. So there's no need to let such things hold you back. You've got potential. I believe you can understand what I'm saying. Well, now that we've finished the movie, why don't we meditate for a while? Meditating outside the temple can also do you some good.
Nice! We were one step away from having... Okay, why are we in our room? Why are we in our room? We literally have an office downstairs with a freaking... We could have watched it in. We specifically went to our room for that. Do you like the older ladies? Alright, and yeah, I'm assuming she's gonna be... Okay, that doesn't help. Most of the frickin' thing is yellow. Come on. want to do another one of those tower defense games that they did. That would be awesome. Tower defense was probably one of their better, not side quests, mini games that they've had for an event. I really liked it. That was dope. Yeah, it feels like now whenever we're dealing with anything to do with, like, oh, we have a mission in a hollow, and it's for one of the events, it feels like we always are dealing with Miyabi and her crew as, like, a representative of, like, getting us in on anything to do with the hollows now. Which, honestly, I'm okay with. Although, like, I have mentioned this before, like, we are a proxy. We were a proxy that was highly noted, and also nobody knew who we were for, like, all of Season 1. And then Season 2 just kind of feels like, yeah, we're not really going to deal with majority of that. But, like, when it's convenient, we'll be like, yeah, we're a proxy. Even though, like, our entire life career so far has been being a proxy for a bunch of different people, which seemingly work is dried up for. Oh, okay. Progress 5. Point multiplier. Recommended level 55. Okay. Womp womp. I was hoping, like, yeah, I'm just kind of bored of just fighters. Like, they've got every variation of fighting in this game except for, like, a, actual, like, fighting game style fight. Which, honestly, that would be really dope. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't tried to do that. Like, Hoyo has, like, a shitload of characters. If they did, like, a Arc System Works style fighter, which pulled in characters for, even if it's just one of their properties, let alone all three of, like, Genshin, Zenless, and Honkai Star Rail, that would be such a fucking kick-ass fighter with so many goddamn characters. But instead, it's just like, hey, you know how you normally fight? It's just that, except with some slight modifiers on you. Oh. It's like, we already have that in this game, though, in, like, 2 or 3 different places. Let alone having an event that's, like, literally just that, but more. Okay, yeah. You need to build a squad. It's a squad of 2, okay, so that's a bit different. Okay, we're gonna go with the girl. Oh, wait, I didn't even notice. They're the same element. What's the other one? Oh, I can't remember what the third girl's element is. Is she also that? Wait, how do I always forget how to move down on the other plane. Yeah, I got empty squad slots. It's... How do I... None of the triggers. None of the arrows. Quick recommendation fills all of it, but, like, that's not... Character detail. How do I move down? This is also another thing I've always dealt with an issue with Zenless Zone Zero, where they'll have, like, multiple brackets, but it's not super clear how the fuck just to move down the bracket. Circle. Why? Circle is to back out, and it brings us back to this. Bro, that is super not intuitive at all. Especially since you literally show every fucking button in existence on the screen. except for circle. God damn it. It's always the one button you don't press. Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna lock in and whoop some ass. Get the girly pops. Girly pop nation, rise up. Time trial challenge. Yeah, it's just...
For the time field name, I will never lose!
Honestly, Time Field almost sounds like, one of the last names for someone in Resident Evil.
Don't notice me. Lord, a flurry of thrusts.
Oh. See, I like that, and I wish that was more of a thing in story mode. If we're working with other characters and they're not on the team, have a circle ability that you can call them in. They actually have been doing this with some parts of this game, and it's like, I like that, and I want that to be more consistent with the main story when we're working with the squad and we can't kill a whole team. And instead of it being convenient that half of the people need to go somewhere else right now. Oh, it's a full call-in for the next team. Dude, is Bernice the best fire character in the game? Like, look at that build-up. Dude, we need to get all three of those girls on a team. So far, we have none of them. Oh, I don't think I've actually seen her ult until right now. Okay, so they're using Circle basically as a team swap. Dude, that ult... Wait, whose ult is that? Is that the Angel of Delusion? The one that we haven't used before? Her ult is pretty good then. Dude, Bernice just does so much damage, it's insane. Honestly, I really like Lighter as well. So, like, but Bernice, I think, can do a lot more damage a lot faster. Even though I think Lighter is probably the coolest fire. Which is kind of interesting that to me, it feels like there's not a lot of really cool, air quotes, fire characters.
Careful, Arya. Here I come.
Which usually in a lot of stuff, there's always like an edgelord cool, like over-the-top fire guy.
You're exposed now. Where are you looking? Who dares get between me and Lord Satan? Being happy's what counts.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Honestly, I think Jane might need an upgrade. She seems kind of plain compared to a lot of the other characters now.
Oops, sorry.
Let's create the most beautiful shade. You're exposed now.
Wait, did we beat him or did the time ran out? The time was running low and I wasn't keeping an eye on it. Final score. Sub 10,000. What was S? Okay, nailed it. Okay. Yeah, they're like fights like that, it doesn't really feel like a real fight. It just kind of feels like pop in, do a quick combo, alt, swap person, pop, do a quick combo, alt, swap people. And it's just kind of like a quick little cycle of just like five button presses and a swap out. What is wrong with me today? Jesus God. Yeah, I guess that's the whole event, is literally just that. So it's just like, huh. Not super in-depth. There is still... I think there's... Okay, hold on. 2? There's definitely one more event, for sure. One more. But I think there's 2 others as well. Calendar! What do we got? Yeah, there's 2 more events. Okay. Yeah, next week is just gonna be... So, yeah, I'm thinking maybe this week we focus on Genshin for a bit. Maybe even next week as well. And then this week we do a, like, maybe 1 or 2 days Zenless Zone Zero after skipping this week. But yeah, it's gonna be... I can't wait for... Like, we're halfway through. Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of the pacing of a lot of these updates have really slowed down to the point where within the first week or 2 of it being out, everything's already complete and done, and now it's only a lot of generic events, unfortunately. That's why I'm saying, guys, you need to work more with Goldfinger. You need to get more arcade cabinets in there. Have, like, bigger events there. Because that's the bread and butter. Like, this is nothing. Like, it's not annoying, it's not bad. It's, like, it's scorekeeping, but not in a, like, super stringent, annoying way. It's just a fun, okay, I can pop it and do this, and pop out kind of thing. But I want, like, more longer running events that might not be longer running via just because, like, oh, we need to make sure everyone gets the story. It's like, no, I want it longer running because it's like a lot of interesting gameplay things happen throughout. Like, I think it's cool if they did an event, and instead of it all being released all at once, or like time gated to be like, in 24 hours, the next battle will be unlocked in this chain. It's like, no. I think it needs to be kind of like, what's it called? Where it, like, reads the real world time, and it's like, hey, you talk to this person, you do an event, you do an adventure, whatever, cool. 1 week later, they're like, hey, remember last week when this happened? Well, this is now happening, and I need your help with this. And, like, kind of have that happening, where it's, like, it's more spanning than just, like, here's a condensed little story that you can get through within, like, 4 hours? Like, yeah, that's cool, I like that. But I'd also like it if it was, like, maybe lighter on story, but it's more spread out and sprinkled throughout the month. Because it always feels like the very first 2 weeks are like super heavy content, and then the rest of the time of the update is just like, waiting for character swap, if there's a good character swap for the store, and then like kind of nothing else happens. It always feels like the second half is always the bottom of the barrel. For like the last few updates, it's felt like that, where like nothing really pops or nothing really big happens in the second half of the update. And I think they need to like work on that and fix that. Even if it is pushing like a bigger event for the second half. Actually, that's the thing they could do. Release a tape of one of the Season 1 characters. Like, go back and focus on Season 1 characters in like the second halves of the updates. Because everything's first half heavy loaded when it comes to brand new story with the new characters. Maybe squeeze in secondary stories with older characters in the second half of the updates. I think that would actually do really well. Although, yes, that would be more story, which would be, like, a lot harder to do. Like, it would be a lot more time-consuming and stuff in terms of, like, writing and creating. But I have confidence they could pull it off. Even if it was just something lame as, like, oh, we're gonna go hang out with Billy or something. Or, Nambi wants to go on, like, a tour of burger shops across, New Eridu. Or something. Like, sure. Okay, so yeah, we don't really have much. We've already completed all of that. So this is literally the only thing left. We'll do it today. We'll finish this out. Shop, I think we're all good. We've had bad luck pulling. But we are saving up. I messed up and I bought a bunch of characters the other stream, but I am saving up now. As soon as the new form of Billy drops, we are on that and pulling it like crazy. And we are going to be getting that new Billy, no matter what. But let's do one of these. Oh, man. Okay, 2 A's, I'll take it. Honestly, I'm so dehumanized with getting singular A pulls that I'm just like, 2 A's, awesome, we're winning. I kind of hate that this shop and the resonance pull is like 2 things away, like 2 away, and there's something in between them. I think they should be right next to each other. It's like, why? By the way, her fit there, dope as hell. That's cool. That's a cool fit. Sorry, like a weird light shimmer happened over there, and I'm like, what the heck? Alright, 3. Now we should have 4 stacked. Awesome. How many can we make? Whoa. Wait, 30? Oh my god, I didn't even fully realize how many of those we had. Holy shit, okay. We got 30. Which means, yeah, if we keep this up, we'll have 4 pulls. 4 sets of 10. Which means, like... And we haven't pulled an S yet. And like I said, I don't know if the Mercy Rule resets. Actually, you know, let's Google that. Let's see if we know information on that. Zenless Zone Zero. Okay, the Mercy Rule. Okay. Okay, does it reset with new characters? No, the Mercy Rule, also known as the Pity System, thank you for air quoting that, does not reset when new characters are released. Oh, okay. Well, sweet, guys. We've already had, like, 3, I think, 3 pulls. At the very least 2, but I think we've had 3 pulls so far. And we'll have 4 more. Possibly 5. That'll be a total of 80 pulls. 2 to 3 of them have already been spent, and we have not pulled an S. Which means the odds of us pulling a Billy when that drops will be way better if we just hold off. Which means we'll probably get them within the first 50 pulls, which we'll have. Which hopefully we'll be able to get them within the first, like, 2 or 3. have some left over. Sweet. Okay, well, we've all learned something here today, guys. That's something I should have looked up literally a year ago. That the Mercy rule does not reset with new characters. Okay. That was always something I was never very sure about. New here, like what? Oh, the event, yeah. Wait, what's this? And then we all got so many blues. Alright, let's proceed. Yeah, I don't know when they said the new Billy's coming out. I think it might be in the next update, perhaps. I mean, like, they showed the art for him already, so it's just like, we know he's coming. But yeah, it looks dope. If you guys haven't seen it, I suggest go check it out. He looks sick. He's got, like, huge blasters. Even more hand cannons than he has now, and it's just like... I believe I think the new form is supposed to be Starlight Billy. And I'm like, yes! We're making dreams come true, baby. Like, I'm surprised, like, when are we getting the freaking event quest for Billy where we get to learn his backstory? Or just have a fun romp with him where, like, we go to, like, visit the set where they're shooting a new Starlight movie or something. Like, yes to either one of those. I want. And I'm assuming that might be what happens with his new form that we're going to be getting from him. Also, same with Nicole. I feel like a lot of Season 1 people really deserve their flowers. Because for most of it, it was like, here's the story, or the story was on one of the characters in the group, and then the rest we kind of just brushed past. Like the Victoria cleaning maid service. Lycan, we know probably the best out of all of those characters. And then Ellen a little bit, in terms of, like, she's a schoolgirl. That's kind of it. And then, like, everyone else there, we don't really know too much about. Other than, that one maid is really bad at cooking. Okay. Point multiplier is just a ×1, and we can boost it to ×2.
The best defense is a strong offense.
Is it my shift again? Forward! Turn around! Looking place! Too late for that!
Dude, she is such an awesome character. Actually, I forgot. She is a fire character as well. She's maybe my favorite fire character.
I'll take care. Target locked. Right on cue. Fire support ready.
Ooh, trigger and this form of Ambi. Hell yeah.
Save your strength, Ambi. Ether vision activate.
I still want to pull that form of Ambi. We still haven't gotten her. Dude, Seed is awesome.
All exits are now sealed. The best defense is a strong offense.
Dude, okay.
Don't even try.
Dude, I need to build an all-fire team. Because they do so much damage so fast. It's crazy.
Time to pin them down. I'll pierce right through. Right open.
can't remember what that form of Ambi is. Is it Agent Zero or Soldier Zero or something? He is so dope. They need a third for that squad. Because it's like Ambi, Trigger, and then who would be the third? Would it be Soldier 11? Or Agent 11? Because I feel like she would be slightly slower. And I feel like that character needs, like, an overhaul. Like Ambi got. Oh, okay, good to know. Her ult stops when we swap.
Sorry for the wait, dear. So what are the complaints? If you spot an ethereal, quick shot.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Increase firepower.
Oh my god, so much damage.
Leave it to me, Andy.
Move behind me. Like a weakling. Now you're the prey.
All exits are now sealed.
We got another S. Dude, yeah. This is... Okay. This is a good show to remind me of what characters I want. Because, yeah, I don't know why. I always forget about the manager with the firewire. She is so goddamn good. Plus, like that other form of... The secondary form of Ambi. Or primary, I'd say. Form of Ambi with all the electric abilities. She is so... kick-ass. And she can combo so well with Trigger. But yeah, like I was saying, who's the third in that combo with Trigger and that form of Ambi? I'd assume it's Soldier 11, but like, honestly, Soldier 11 feels very slow, and I hope she gets an overhaul like Ambi has with her new form. I hope Agent 11 gets one. Because yes, their base forms were like, her base form's okay, but it's definitely way slower, and it's like, no, we need to pick this up, guys. They need to be a lot more snappier and, like, faster. Have you ever done cocaine at a discotheque? It's the video game equivalent of that. You know what? Let's go 2 times speed just to feel it out. And we'll just go with quick select. I mean, I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Because, like, on these style of things, it just kind of feels like they very heavily lean towards, like, here's the setup we want you to have going into this. Instead of, yeah, you can pick anyone. It's like, yeah, but, like, it usually kind of sucks when I pick the characters because it's just, like, it doesn't feel as snappy as it should be because it has certain characters in mind to do certain combos. Okay, yeah, we get to see what her element is. I could not remember. I think it's like that same ethereal enemy, same ethereal element. Actually, this is mean having it be groups of 2 instead of 3. Like, you could totally use all 3 Angels of Delusion here if it was groups of 3. Ooh, her.
Wanna play a game?
There we go.
Like a shadow.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd say I don't even have that many characters either. Mainly because I don't really focus on pulling a lot of the S characters, and that's what mostly they release. I firmly think they need to focus on trying to do more A characters. Or higher quality A characters, rather.
The sword follows my will and wins power in the heavens. The Qingming hunt rends the heavens.
Boom. Split the sky open, baby. I'm destroying the fools. Did they really cook with some of her animations, having them a little more zany and cartoony? Like, I hope they do that with the new form of Billy. He's always been more of a quirky character, and I hope they have him be a little more animated with some of his attacks in his new form they're giving him. Oh, dude, my timing is so off right now. Slam. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just not comboing well with any of these characters right now. Yeah, it feels like the phone is taking longer to show up.
Amidst the ice.
And I hope we get to see more of these two characters. I thought their event was really fun, and how it was like kind of going slightly more into creepy. It's like, I want to see more of them. Yeah, I want Zenless Zone Zero to try to cover more genres. Like, I want to see more like around Halloween time, I want to see some more like creepier, weirder events. Like, oh, there's a rumor about a ghost or something. Let's go check it out.
Let's keep this advantage. The line is gone.
Oh. We weren't able to defeat him. That sucks. That was bad. Ooh. Getting up to 2 times messed it up. Oh, we got an S still. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I thought we might have been lower on that. Yeah, that series of comboing felt awful. We're just blasting through all of these. Alright, let's see here. Who do we have? Okay. I don't know. I have a little bit of mixed feelings, because it's like, obviously they're always going to be like, here's a preset team of 3 that should work together. And I feel like it's very... Is there even any? It's a lot rarer to have combos of characters that are not in the same, like, squad or team. It's like, I want to see more cross-team pairings. Like, oh, Miyabi is friends with this character, so, like, when they team up, like, they have good synergy. It's like, I feel like they don't really do that. And it's still very much like, here's the 3 characters part of the team. Okay. Although there are some characters that do, but I think that's just more out of, like, happenstance because there's so many characters. Rather than an actual, like, designed, like, strategy. Like, Fufu, I do not like her. I cannot play her to save my life. It is just like a dead halt whenever I'm in a flow, and then I swap to her character. It's just like, why?
Next page is the ending.
Yeah, I want to see more Thyrans like her.
Don't miss
Where
your
it's just
chance.
like, what is she, like part octopus or squid or whatever? It's like, yeah, let's see more weirder Thyran types.
Melodies and dreams. Is it my forward?
Obviously, some more animal-like characters. I'm still waiting for a guy who's gonna be just a full-on. He's a tiger. That is a tiger person.
If you spot an ethereal, Shasta, seal,
Don't push yourself.
Step back. Evil shall be punished. Cycle of yin and yang. Release. Shift.
cleaning up.
Okay, this feels like way better comboing.
Echoes in the deep.
Ah, waste.
Cuties.
I was hoping he was gonna die and I was gonna pop this for a new group of people. It was like one hit off.
I smell it. The enemy's right behind.
Oh my god. When you're trying to like hit someone far away, but your character's just not closing the distance.
Switchy.
Yeah, this is a character I want to become more proficient at. He seems really cool, like, and he can do like a lot of cool comboing. In fact, I think this dude should be the most technically difficult character to play. Because he's like hand-to-hand combat guy. I think he should feel like a complex fighting game character to play as. I'd be down for that.
Is it my shift again?
Step back.
Oh, foo-foo.
Step back. Let me hand. Your fate is sealed.
Alright, we got the boss.
Cleaning up.
I commend your courage. You will rest amidst the ice.
Power attack hotline. Forward. Turn around. Smash them.
Hold on, sorry. Multitasking.
Watch out, you rust bucket. Hooray!
And I know I bring this up like every few months, but where the hell's the anime, man? You know? Like, get the studio that did, To Be Hero X to make a Zenless Zone Zero anime. I would fucking lose my mind if they did that. That would be anime of the year for me. Because I see such potential. Honestly, with all, like, okay. With Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail, I see super big potential for, like, a really good anime. Genshin, I'm kind of burnt out on at this point. I mean, it's been, like, what, 6 years? And it's like, we've announced, like, an anime's coming in, like, 2 more years, even though we announced it, like, 4 years ago. You're like, cool, the game's gonna be completely over by then, and everyone's already moved on from your game. Alright, one more, and then we're done with this. I knew that this would probably be kind of brief, but I did not think it was gonna be this fast.
Hey. Evil shall be purged.
Switching to business mode. Dial 1 for complaints. If you spot an ethereal, shout for help.
Purging slash.
My blade is already sheathed. I'm unstoppable. The sword follows my well, and winds howl in the heavens.
The Tingming's might rends the heavens.
I feel like her range needs to be a little bit stronger. I mean, you're using a legendary sword to do air slashes. I feel like these people should be split in twain.
Still.
Honestly, it gets to a point where you just do so many alt combos that it just kind of loses all meaning, you know? It's like when you're in a fighting game, and like, everyone just always uses the supers constantly. Like, 8 times in a match. It's like, it loses all meaning.
Turn around! The verdict is unforgivable!
Purging slash.
Oh, okay, still one guy. I was like, I was waiting for the new people to pop up and nothing was happening.
It's over.
A measure of steel slices the world through.
The Tingming's might rends the heavens. Disappointing. Your fate.
Yeah, it's literally swap character alts.
Concentrate.
A complaint? Too late for that! Seal!
I'm unstoppable. Purging slash. No room for mercy. Weakling.
Oh, couldn't defeat him in time. That was a way better flow for the last one. Oh yeah. Wow, what a surprise. I'm a badass. Could see that coming. Alright. Nice. Oh yeah, I also... Like, I didn't really fully realize this until just, like, this morning, and I'm like, huh, I just noticed this. So I was just going around town doing the usual noodle shop, coffee shop, getting the stuff from there, and I just realized, oh wait, they do, like, complex animations whenever we get stuff from them, but then, like, newer NPCs that are, like, their own distinct character don't really have that. Like, what's her face at the flower shop? It would be cool if you could just go there and, like, buy flowers, and she has, like, a little animation she does where she's arranging flowers. Or the girl we just met at that hot pot restaurant. Have her be a competitor of Noodle Shop guy. Let us go there to get perks as well. It could literally be the same exact perks. I don't care. And I think that would be cool if they did that. I mean, might as well. It's like a shop. They're all event stages at least. Okay. We need more points. Okay, I guess we work on this. What's our points, though? What was our points on that one? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How many points? Wait, total? Like, where does it say our total? Where's our total at? Best total score. We have a long way to go. That's not... I can't... That can't be right. 150? We barely break 10 on any of these. How do you do 150? It's gotta be... Is it... Okay, we're gonna test this out. Okay, we're at 480. I'm gonna write this down. How am I writing this down? I'm at a fucking computer. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna bring up my notes pad. Because I'm an adult. Okay, we're at 480. And the one we're going in has 7,000. Well, I don't think it stacks, but I think the new score stacks the total best score, I think. Maybe? Hold on, let's try that out. Oh, wait, oh, sorry. I thought, oh my god. I didn't even realize this was actual dialogue. I thought we were just, like, talking to go into the thing. Yeah, I kind of like how they've used Miyabi as just like, you know, this is kind of the default person we go to whenever we do an event or something and it involves the holo. It usually entails us having to, like, come here or talk to the squad, and I'm like, you know what, I'm kind of down for it. Instead of it kind of just being, you know, just random nonsense. Yeah, we'd need 30 per. I don't know how we would do that. Like, literally all we are doing is, like, hit comboing, alting, swapping, comboing, swapping, comboing, swapping. Like, we can't kill any faster or more efficiently. Like, literally they'll pop up and we'll immediately alt and decimate them. And then another squad comes up and then we'll, like, 2 buttons and then decimate all of them. It's like, you combo higher. I hate score combo events. Although the worst ones are, like, definitely in Genshin. When it comes to, like, blue door events that are, like, score based, those ones are the worst. Those ones are always very heavily like, what's your character build? Yeah, no, you need to completely rework it. Good luck. It'll only take you a month to do that. But yeah, Genshin, we'll see whether or not Genshin is ready tomorrow. I don't think it will be by the time I want to stream. So we might do Blasphemous 2 and do the final stream tomorrow. And then, yeah, I think maybe the rest of the week will be Genshin Impact's latest update. Which, by the way, I was looking at the download for it. It was crazy. It was like 20 gigs, and I'm like, what? Although I went fully blind on the Genshin updates, where it's like I don't watch like the live streams or anything telling us what's new coming, so I'm just completely blind on all that stuff now. I used to watch every one of them, but I have definitely fallen out. Yeah, there's yeah, I literally was using the trial characters. I had it like auto set. And in fact, some of the characters were my versions of the characters that were like 10 levels higher than they should be. With optimal, like, everything on them. Still. And I'm like, the frick, bro? Yeah, like, my Miyabi is max. She is peak. Literally, I think I would have to, like, pull, like, the best CDs in the entire game to make her even slightly better. Wait, what happened? No, I want to do more, though. Oh, okay. We can. Just not. Alright. Okay, we're gonna do this lowest one and see if we can redo this one. Yeah, this one we did the 2 times. Maybe that... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Yeah, that's what it is. I have to do the 2 times multiplier on all of these. I wasn't doing that. Okay, 2 times multiplier. This one. Okay. This one, 2 times multiplier. Let's go. Yeah. Oh yeah, also, I think I've already mentioned this before, but I can't remember if I mentioned it on a Zenless stream. We are going to be playing NTE, Neverest to Everest, which is the GTA-like, like one of the 2 GTA-like gacha games that are just coming out. It's supposed to be, I think, on the 28th or 9th it's supposed to drop, I think, of this month. So we're gonna try that out. I'm excited about it. I'm actually excited about the other... There's like 2 GTA-like gacha games coming out. The other one is, I think it's called Ananta. That's the one I'm super excited for, but hey, I'm willing to try any of them. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Lock in. Jesus God.
Symmetrical swordplay. No, get my frustrating look.
Come on. Go, 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 go. Come on.
I'll make it painless.
Yeah, it's always the one guy that's like standing away from the group that screws me over.
Okay.
Come on. Combo. Oh my god, we're not comboing good right now. Oh my god. We keep standing in the center of them when I want to be like outside of them and being able to group them in like one combo hit. I like the little sound effect of the crowd cheering when they do this. Yeah. Well, I never get like super invested in any one. Like I did Genshin for a long time. And then I overdid it. At one point, I was doing Genshin, Zenless, and Honkai Star Rail, and I'm like, this is too much. I had to drop Honkai Star Rail. Despite, I really like Honkai Star Rail. But, Zenless is definitely my #1 favorite. And at this point, I'm just spite playing Genshin. Just because I've been playing it since the start, and I just want to see how the story ends at this point. It's the whole sunken cost fallacy with that game for me at this point. I'm doing the bare minimum in that game. I've been playing it for like 5-6 years at this point, so it's like I'm just here to see the end at this point. Okay, we have not been comboing here.
For the time field name, I will never lose!
Sure, I'll make it painless. Now, you're the prey.
Oh, dang it, I ulted right when they died. Yeah, I hate it whenever, like, we have a move and it pushes them, like, so far away. It's like, bro, no.
I'm here!
Hello? Come on, Bernice. We're not gonna get it. That's terrible. I just don't understand. Why do they give us an S with such a low score? If, like, they want us to get, like, 1,050. Or 100. Wait. 150,000, Jesus God. What is wrong with me today? Yeah, that was terrible. We were not comboing well. A lot of our moves were like actually spreading out the enemies and pushing them apart from one another. We are not getting that tag. Like, I'm willing to do anything. Like, I am willing to, like, platinum a Souls game. Any Souls game, don't care. I'll do it, right? But when it comes to score-based fighting in, like, a Hoyoverse game, I'd rather get my dick slammed in a car door. It's like, I'm not doing it. I'm out. Speaking of Souls games, one of the free PlayStation games is supposed to be Lords of the Fallen. I have heard that it's kind of like a reset/remake kind of thing of an older Lords of the Fallen from 2013, which was trying to be a Souls-like. I don't know how successful it was, but we're gonna give that a try. Wait, what is this? What are you? Whoa, wait, what? What is this? I'm still finding screens on here that I've never seen before. Hello? What? What are you? What are these? What? I don't remember this at all. Did we do this? Oh my god. Yeah, we did this, like, you know, a year ago. Oh, this is still going, apparently. That is one thing that I do really like, is that... wrong button. They still have these going, apparently, since it's in the sidebar here. But some of these drive me crazy, where it's like, I have this check mark. I have everything complete on it. Okay. What am I missing? I caught every goddamn fish. What's happening here? One of these days, I need to double back and recheck on some of these. Actually, one of these days, right now. What the hell am I missing here? Oh, I did not catch every fish. My bad. Oh yeah, that thing. That was weird. Yeah, that was always something that always bothered me with, like, Genshin. Is, like, they'll spend time building an event, and then when it's over, like, all the unique mechanics are just gone forever, and they never use it. And it's just like, oh. Wait, does this mean I can still go fishing, then? Like, I've never tried to double back and do one of these. Like, I got all the rewards and everything that actually mattered. Let's actually check this out. I've never tried to do this past an event. Oh, it's still marked. Yeah, look, 80. The doofy-ass fishing thing. Honestly, I'd be okay if they brought back a fishing event, just as I said that. I'm like, am I though? I thought the fishing itself was okay, like the mechanics that they used for it. I'm not a big fishing guy in video games, but like I thought they had a pretty fun, like, mechanic for it. Okay, this is what I'm confused about. It's like the tournament's over, right? So it's like, what's the point of showing all of this, you know? Unless, can I just go fishing myself? And yeah, that's the thing I'm not getting. It's like, yeah, it's showing what I didn't complete. It's like, then what's the point of having this? Like, obviously, I wouldn't expect getting this, any of these. Yeah, and we completed all of the story character stuff, like the important stuff. Well, then what's the point of having that there, though? Is it just, like, walk down memory lane? It's like, you remember the times? You haven't fished in a minute. I don't remember the controls for fishing. Ah. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. I like how they have like two different, it's like a slight button press and then like a tap. Why is this taking forever? Ish. Like, I think the only thing left is getting the bottles. It's like, I don't even know if I can still get those outside of the event. Like, I don't care about the rewards, I care about getting the check mark, because I'm sick in the head and have a completionist syndrome. Oh. Religion. Alright, oh, okay. This is something I'll do off-stream. This is something I'm gonna look into and obsessively play off-stream, unbeknownst to anyone. And also, at some point, I need to look these up online. I just, like, get all of these cleared as well. Because we can do all of them, but it's like, how? How have I done so much shit in this game, but still not done any of these, you know?
Thank you for supporting public security's work.
Sure. Oh, hey, one of those. Nice. Let us head back to... let's go here. Yeah, I love that they updated that menu to have, like, the characters up in the corner to show, like, here's the people that want to interact with you. It's like, yes, thank you. Wait, neighborhood. Wait, no, wait, what? Hey, am I crazy? That usually goes right back to the auto window. I didn't go back to the auto window. Wait, why? What happened? We have maximum coinage. I think we have maximum coins. I've been autoing this thing for like a month. I can't even remember what the hell we spend these coins on. Hold on. Let's go check this dude over here. I can never remember which coins he uses. I think he uses the gold coins. But we got banned. Yeah, he uses the gold coins, not the other tier coins. Oh wait, they added new stuff. I didn't even realize they had these in here. Sweet. Although, I don't think they've updated this, but I do hope they finally update it so that we can use these with our default skin and not just the temple skin. Wait, these are still level 35. Wait. Oh wait, no, those are sold out, sold out. Okay, never mind. I was looking at them like, I can't get these, why? And I was looking at the sticky note in the corner and not at the giant label at the bottom that says sold out. We already got all those. Dude, those things are so fucking expensive. We're just going down the list, okay? I'm gonna be getting all of them eventually. It's just, you know, a matter of time. Alright, there we go. Now we should be able to auto, because I think that was our problem. We were at, like, max money for one of them. When you're looking at it, and it's just like, what's wrong? We're missing a 0 somewhere. Like, who decided this? To have it be such, like, ridiculously large sums? It's just like... Oh, okay, cool, we got our reward. Okay, let's see if we can go back and auto this. Dude, I can't wait until we see what the new area is. Because this place was awesome when this place first dropped. Although, I do gotta say, I need to think. The other areas that they've dropped, like, this was new in Season 2. This was, like, the area we explore. We got the beach area. I definitely feel like Season 2, there were way less new zones or new places to go. Because in Season 1, we get, like, some of these places are, like, marked on the streets, but, like, we have Luminous Square, we have the scouting outpost, we got 6th Street, we got this underground boiler room, the twins. Most of these were already out when the game first dropped. And then, like, these all got added here. As well as the boiler room. Those all got dropped over a period of, like, a year. But for Season 2, it's mainly just been this place, the Hollow, and then the beach. And I think it's because they changed how they did exploration in this game to be full-on, like, you're exploring the Hollow, so I feel like they had to put way more time into doing that. Even though, honestly, it doesn't feel like they really did a lot more, you know? When did I join? I joined, like, right off rip. I think it was maybe in the first week. Like, very recent. Like, I had my eye on this game for a while because I played Genshin. So I always watched, like, the streams for that and had eye on, like, other stuff that they were making. So, like, as soon as Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero dropped, I was on both of those. But Zenless always, like, from the announcement video, I'm like, that looks dope. I want to play that. I want an anime of that. I was in from the start. Even though I only play it, like, I do not play it a lot. Like, basically, I play this game very rarely off-stream. So every time I play this, it's usually mostly, like, whatever you see I'm playing on stream. Like, sometimes I'll do just, like, little, like, daily login, run to the fortune-telling dog, maybe do a little bit of a grind to, like, level up a new character. But other than that, I don't really play this off-stream. Just because I tried playing off-stream, and when I was doing just some random-ass side quest, one of the main characters showed up and started talking, and I'm like, no. Because whenever it's a quest that involves a main character or something, or, like, one of the other player characters, it's like, I want that to be on stream. And, unfortunately, sometimes they have a bad, habit of integrating them into just, like, random-ass nothing side quests. Where it's like, you shouldn't be here for this. Okay, auto turned off, manage for manual control. Still? Am I insane? I thought it was because we were all stacked up. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I forgot. Yesterday I started this... Okay, so I got into a habit of setting this super early in the morning. And since we're playing... When I say early, I mean like 2 a.m. Because I don't sleep. I forgot. Yesterday I set it way later than I normally do. That's why. I thought it was... Okay, I'm dumb. I completely misread that. I thought it was saying, like, we couldn't do auto anymore. It's like, no, my auto cycle's not completed yet. Oh, fucking dingus. Alright. Yeah, this area is really nice. I just feel like they haven't expanded, like, to give us, like, more streets or more aspects of this zone. Mainly because they focused on, like, the hollow and us exploring in the hollows. Because they changed up how they did it from Season 1 to Season 2 and completely overhauled it. But even that, I feel like we already did kind of explore the hollows in Season 1. But I just hope we get more zones and more areas when Season 3 drops, which should be soon. I mean, what is this one again? This is 2.7. There's probably gonna be a 2.8, and then they normally skip to like 0.9s and just go to like whatever the whole number is. So they'll skip 2.9 and just go to 3.0. That's what they normally do with like all of the Hoyoverse games. And then that version will be like, it's been 1 year, here's a new zone, here's like a new season and new storyline starts. That's what they do with like all of their games, which I really appreciate scheduling. So yeah, we should be starting Season 3 soon. But we're in the middle of a two-parter, so the next update's gonna be pretty sick. Right now, no. The only person I'm planning on pulling for is Starlight Billy. And that's kind of it. Like, don't get me wrong, there's other characters I definitely want to pull for and get. But, like, right now, I'm just, like, locked in on that one character, and it's just like, nope, I just need to save for him. And just, like, guarantee we get him. Oh wait, today's Tuesday, isn't it? My schedule's all messed up because I had like a 4-day... Yeah, I had a 4-day weekend. I keep thinking today's Monday. It's not. It's Tuesday. But yeah, the next... Yeah, over the course of the next 3 days, we're definitely playing at least 2 days of Genshin and 1 day of Blasphemous 2. It's just whether or not we play Blasphemous tomorrow and finish up that game, or if we play it on Friday. And then I still haven't picked what our next game is. I'm hoping by then, PlayStation has updated their free games, and we'll have Lords of Fallen. But if not, there's like other games I can fall back on. I still have like literally the entire Digimon franchise that I've been meaning to play through, as well as most of the Souls games, which I haven't played on stream, except for Elden Ring. When we hit that thing for like, I was gonna say 6 months, it wasn't 6 months, for like maybe 3 or 4 months, and we just grinded the shit out of it and platinumed that sucker. Yeah, I still need to play the Dark Souls Remastered. I have not played that game since I platinumed it back on PS3. Oh, okay. Sorry. I am bad with characters' names, so I thought you were referring to, like, some new character. Well, technically he is a new character, but yes, yeah, I am gonna be pulling for him. But yeah, I'm super hyped at seeing Billy getting a rework. Because, like, Ambi getting one, I thought that might have just been a one-off. But now that Billy's getting one, it's like, I hope they keep that up and do reworks of other characters from Season 1. Because I feel like they found like a good flow on how to do characters in season 2. That I hope season 1 characters get those reworks so they're a lot more like viable and funner to play. Because like, let's face it, no one's maining the Bellabog Company crew. I'm sorry. They're just... They all feel... for the most part, they all feel very slow, except for maybe Grace. Sorry, I was paused there for a long time. I was not focused.
The night deepens, yet the scent of herbs will lead your way. Our late-night dispensary remains open, ensuring comfort and remedy when you need it most.
Friendship! I don't even know what our friendship level is with him. I think it's super low. This might be our actual first interaction with him. Which, I don't think I've actually mentioned this, but like, dude, the freaking coat that he wears is so ridiculous. It's giving JoJo's to like the max. I'm just expecting him to do like a ridiculous ass, like, why are you posing like that kind of situation? Which, speaking of JoJo's, I still need to catch up. I'm like one whole season behind. I need to watch all of like Star Ocean, or what was it, Star Ocean or Stone Ocean, the Jolene season, and get into Steel Ball Run, which I have heard Steel Ball Run is peak, so I need to catch up. Although I'm afraid of doing Jolene's season because I was reading the manga and like, Jolene's season killed me. I literally started JoJo's at the very start, and I went all the way through just marathoning the manga until Jolene's, and then I totally fell off because that shit got boring. Which is insane to say because it's JoJo's, because like every other page is like some weird ass shit happening, but still. Although, they have been doing, those new level ups that they gave people from, like, Season 1. Like, instead of, like, pulling duplicates of a character, it's, like, that other, like, little disc thing that you give them that, like, boosts them. I like that they did that for the characters, but honestly, I'd prefer a full rework like they did to Ambi and like they're gonna do to Billy. I think it's just easier that way. Oh yeah, JoJo's is I love like just weird shit. Plus the best part is it's like you don't need to like, it's like what, 6 seasons at this point, 7 seasons? Like you don't need to like every season because most of them are very self-contained to like the individual season that they're in, and then they move on to like another storyline and another group of people. But like when it comes to JoJo, it's just like you just need to let go and be like, just accept whatever happens and be like, he does what now? Okay, that sounds random and weird and doesn't make any sense, but I'm here for it. Hold on, we need to check our... No, that's camera. I always forget what one's the phone, because I never use the phone. Literally, all the wrong buttons. Oh yeah, and whatever happened with this menu? They introduced this, which I thought was a dumb idea, adding a whole nother menu. And now, like, they're not even using it. So it's like, what's going on? Like, you introduced this, like, was it one whole update ago? And now you're not even using it. Oh.
Hello, Rep 2493 at your service.
That's what it was. I always think of the back triggers as shortcuts to bring up other menus. I never think of it as, like, an actual button. Okay, we got these guys. We got phone calls. We're popular. We blowing up. All the boys want to be us. Oh, cool. Didn't know we had that. Got a little thing with Ambi. Cool. I can't remember if you could check friendship rating from any of the, like, the 50 menus they give us. The only way I know how to do it is, like, by the HDD. And I can't wait for Summer Games Fest. I know we're still, like, months away from that, but, like, I'm getting hyped. I can't wait. And as per usual, I'm like, Square Enix, Kingdom Hearts 4. What's this one? There's so many things in this game I just completely forget about. I don't remember when we got this. Or even did it. By the way, what are they even doing with the HDD anymore? Like, apart from it just being a prop. Like, we don't even use it in Season 2 anymore. Other than, like, them referencing that they're using it. Like, am I crazy saying that, like, I just kind of want them to rework all of Season 1 and just kind of, like, phase this out as just, like, yeah, it's just a prop that's there. Wait, where is it? Can we not get it from here? Do we have to go back to 6th Street? VR missions. Alright. Which, by the way, how dumb is that? They have a teleport for staff room and a teleport for the HDD. And, like, bro, it is right there. You do not need 2 teleports for this. Oh, wait, locker. Okay, here, this menu. I always forget if there's any other way to get to this. I know there is. It's just this has too many options, alright? This is this is a game that has, like, a lot of really cool stuff in it, but it also has the problem of having more is too more. Wait, what? When the fuck did I get this? What? This literally happened months ago. Alright. Oh, yeah, friends. Yeah, all of these new characters we haven't even, like, started anything with. Yay, friendship. I am bad at friendshiping people in this game. I think the highest person we have, I think, is Ambi, and I don't even think we're max with her. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone higher than Ambi. Need to bribe her with cheeseburger. Really? Yeah, it's weird. With the Bellabot company, I feel like we interact the least with her, by far. Even though she's always with Ben. I feel like we interact with Anton and Grace way more. Because they're just usually around doing stuff. Which, like, I really like that they have roles in the city. Where it's like, oh, you're doing story and it involves something with a construction, something happening. We know who to call. It's like, I like that they do that. Like, you don't always have to invent a new group or a new area. It's like, nah. Like, let's face it, this is like the last bastion of humanity. It's like a singular city outcropping. There can only be so many construction companies. How have I not befriended Helen? Yeah, there's some of these crews that I really hope, like, they haven't since, and I don't think they ever will. I want them to expand the groups and make them a bit bigger for some. Like, Bellabot Company, they could easily add in new people. this military squad, I feel like this is good. I think if they were to expand, I think it would be like a different squad, like a separate squad group. Same with the... Okay, this is bullshit. I don't think Jane should be on the police squad. She's like undercover agent, separate division kind of thing. I do not think she should be with the rest of the squad. I think it should be another like regular beat cop type person. And then what's her face? The new girl. Yeah, her. Like, she's part of, like, the same obscure-ass, like, you work for the police kind of, sort of, group that, like, Jane's a part of. Like, she doesn't do undercover, but, like, she's still, like, part of that more nebulous, you just vaguely work with police somehow kind of thing. I think her and Jane should be on a team. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. And then these three... Awesome. I do think they could add the manager lady. Like, what's her face with, like, the aqua hair, and she's got, like, the kind of fish siren vibe about her. I think they could add her as another slot. And then... this is the Krampus squad, which... you know... you could always get another person there. This feels like the most random-ass squad. This is the one that I dislike the most, because it just feels like, here's the random people you've met during Season 2 that don't really fit in any category. Like, these two are friends. That makes sense. He's just kind of a random dude in the neighborhood who helps people, so it's like, I guess. But then her and her are like, okay, they both kind of have, like, spooky, creepy vibes, I guess. But, like, putting them all in a group, it's like, what? Temple crew, that makes sense. These two, more of, like, the crime ne'er-do-wells. And then, yeah, there's, like, these two groups that are just, like, two people. And I'm like, I feel like if you're going to introduce a new squad, you have to add a third. Even if it's later on down the road and you just allude to them, you still need to, like, have some sort of promise that there's going to be a third character. Since everything's based off of squads of 3. And then, yeah, this was surprising. When they introduced her and the manager, and I'm like, oh, maybe they'll build out, like, an idol team, or, like, other famous, like, actors or musicians or something. Nope. They're gonna get their own, separate. Cool. Yeah, so, like, some of these I feel like they could kind of rework. Cunning Hairs has got the most rework, since they have those two forms of Ambi. But yeah. Sorry, that's my deep dive and hard thoughts on all of these squads and what they're doing wrong with them. Yeah, I feel like housekeeping they could expand on. Like, there's some of these where I feel like, oh yeah, they could just add a few more characters. Where it doesn't feel like there needs to be, like, a hard limit. But there's a minimum requirement, but not a maximum requirement. Although for some of these, there are requirements of, why are you in this group together? It's like, if they have a uniformal theme, it's just like, okay, that makes sense. They're all at the temple. But, like, these people all live in the same city. I'm like, dude, that is such a low bar to meet. Monica? Okay. Cool. And yeah, I hope that they do add another group to Krampus. Although I do need to do a refresher of all the different parts, because there's Tops, there's Krampus, then there's the actual, like, government. And it's just like, there's a lot of, like, little sub things that I always forget. There's, like, Krampus is part of Tops, and Tops is kind of like its own thing. It's like, I know of Tops, and I get that they're, like, a separate thing from the government. Except when they're kinda not. Like, it's like this nebulous thing that, like, They work with the government, but I think they're not the government, but they're also like power brokers of the city. It's like basically Tops is like, that's the rich assholes over there that own all the companies and corporations. And they also have their like own like secret police squad, apparently. It's like, yeah, I need to refresh that. And it's also like, who's gonna be on her team? That's what I'm worried about. Because I feel like whenever they introduce characters and like they get grouped, like these two groups, that's kind of it. And then they kind of just move on from that. So it's like, I feel like they need to fill out her slots more. Because it's like, I don't want it to be like, remember the team with just one person in it? Alright, 1 second. Oh, yeah, she's part of Tops. I think she's part of Krampus. But I know she's 100% part of Tops. She's super sick, though. She is one of the characters I'm really looking forward to. Although I believe she's supposed to be an ice character. And it's like, I feel like our bread and butter is like just a bunch of ice and lightning characters. And it's been that way for like, ever since season 1. And it's like, I want to build out, but I feel like I can't. Like, I haven't really found other characters that are other elements that I really, really like. That I actually have. Alright, we got all that. And also, yeah. Yeah, and isn't she coming in? She's supposed to be coming in the next update. Like, they already... I think they showed her off a little bit last update. She was in this update. And then I think she's coming out in the next one. And it's like, I like that. I kind of hate when they introduce a character at the end of a story, and then in the very next update, they're the main character. And I'm like, can't you just have them, like, floating around in the background or something for, like, an update or two? Alright, Goldfinger, I haven't checked.
Good evening. How about winding down with some games after
You need
a
to
busy
add more
day?
arcade games, bro. Alright, hold on. I'm looking at the next update. When is that supposed to happen? May 6th is supposed to be the next update. Oh my god. May 6th, you know, an entire month from now.
If you're getting tired of playing solo, don't forget about multiplayer mode. Thanks for coming. Hope you had a great time.
Dude, Goldfinger's been the biggest disappointment in Season 2. They have not added a single new game. Like, what's going on, bro? Also, like, dude, I've been saying this for, like, the last 5 updates. I just want to see more of the Void Hunters. Because, I think it was last month, at some point on stream, we watched, like, one of the initial Zenless Zone Zero introduction videos, where they talk about the lore, and they talk about, like, all of the Void Hunters. And so far, we've only met one Void Hunter from that video, and we've heard about one of the other ones, which is like the scientist dude that doesn't have a head and has like a plume of smoke, or like where his head is. But all the other ones we haven't really heard of. Oh wait, no, I take it back. We did allude to the Void Hunter that made the Bang Boos. We did get like a mention of them. But I really hope they're the ones that we get next. I hope we get more Void Hunters. Not really. No, I mainly just focus on like the main stories and main event things. Like a lot of the other stuff, like I'll check it out, from time to time, but it's very, like, one-off. We'll check this out once every, like, 4 or 5 months. Like, I'm not super locked into any of that stuff, really. Ironically enough, I mean, like, I like the fighting and gameplay of this, but there's just, like, so many different subcategories of, like, boss fights, group fights, character fights, event fights. It's just, like, I kind of get burnt out on it, where it's just, like, okay, it's cool, but, like, it's not too much different from all the other fighting, mini-games and stuff. So it's just, like, eh. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, I'd much rather have a new arcade cabinet in Goldfinger to fuck around with than have, like, a new, like, it's a team-based minigame, but this time there's different elemental modifiers. I'm good. I mean, like, honestly, actually, yeah, they could do that. An elemental modifier where it's like, oh, this character's normally lightning, but now it's fire effects. Like, wow. Low effort, guys. Crazy. Oh, yeah. We did pull... Oh, we pulled Bang Boos, but I think the ones that we pulled, we already maxed out on. Let's check and see what updates there are.
Good evening. Which part do you want to modify this time?
Yeah, because it's like... Fighting... I have a very specific taste of fighting that I'll never get tired of, and that's Souls-like fighting. But any other kind, it's just... I just view it as, like, more repetitive once you kind of, like, get it down. You know? Where it's like, I already know how to play this character, so it's usually the same button combos, the same rhythm every single time.
Making Bang Boo's metallic exterior look bouncy and cute ain't easy, you know? Is that it? Come back next
Wait, no.
time,
Oh my
hear?
god, what am I doing? No! Elderly woman! You've been there for, like, almost 2 years. Stay there.
Need anything modded,
Okay,
you know where
sorry,
to
what I
find
meant
me.
to do here was, we got 2 level 50s. Oh, we have enough. Boom! Yeah, we really don't focus on Bang Boos. Yeah, or like, dude, I love any kind of event or minigame they bring up with Bang Boos. Like how they have that minigame where you just run around, do platforming as a Bang Boo. It's like, love it.
Let's try 'em out on EOS
Just like a
one by
change
one.
up. Or like the tower defense game they did with the Bang Boos. That shit was awesome. It's like, yes. That's the kind of stuff that I see and I'm like, add it to the arcade. Have it be like a new arcade game where it's a tower defense with Bang Boo avatars. Like, yeah, sure. Sweet. That is our first max Bang Boo. We just need to get 2 more pulls of her, and then she's stacked up.
I got plenty of new
I actually need to
ideas.
look at some of these
Try 'em out
other...
on EOS one by one.
Dude, some of these earlier S's, it's like, who are you? This dude I kind of want to get just because his paint job is super dope. Alright, who do I want to pull next for? I'm thinking maybe him. Very tuxedo mask.
Someone just asked me why I wear sunglasses indoors. Well, obviously because it's
I
cool.
completely forgot about this one. Oh my god. Oh, it's we. Oh my god, I totally forgot. I thought those were the same person. We got Fanboy, and then we have a photographer, otaku guy. Some of these dudes I totally forgot I even have.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try 'em out on EOS one by one.
Dude, I seriously need to listen to the OST for this game. Because they have some awesome tracks. This is what's frustrating. You come into this area just to do the stupid little whatever stuff, and you have a nice beat going in the background
I got plenty
that you
of
don't
new
really get to hear
ideas.
that often.
Let's try 'em out on EOS one by one.
Because they don't repurpose this for anywhere else. Meanwhile, in the main story, whenever they have a dramatic moment, and they're not using a very specific like soundtrack for that moment. They're just kind of using the generic every single time there's a dramatic moment. They cue the same exact song every single time ever since season 1. And I'm like, bro, I feel like those songs, maybe you need to change them season to season. Because I'm so bored of the dramatic music where it's like the piano comes in, dun 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 dun. It's like, yeah, I've heard this for like the last 2 years for every single character that's ever had a tragic backstory, which is every single character. You need to change it up, bud. You need to get more dramatic sound cue songs. But it's like you come into here, you get like this cool funky beat, which is very like Jet Set Radio, you know? And it's like, yes.
Making Bang Boo's metallic exterior look bouncy and cute ain't easy, you
Bud,
know?
I'm talking. Can you please address
Have
your
a good
lumberjack
one, please.
aesthetic?
Come again.
What is going on there? Alright. Yeah. Honestly, today was just gonna be a short day. I've actually streamed longer than I expected, because I was just gonna do the main event, which we blasted through already, and I'm like, alright, I'm good. But yeah. I was honestly debating on whether or not I was gonna stream Zenless today, just because, like, I wasn't sure if this event was gonna be worth it, which, it was short, it was brief, it was whatever. There's gonna be another new event next week. Let's see. Honestly, I'm 50-50 on whether or not I want to stream Zenless next week, or if I just want to wait a whole extra week and just do both, do like two streams a week, and then just do both of these. Because, yeah, at this point, we could kind of just, like, skip a week and just, like, do Zenless, like, every other week. And, like, not really miss any content, which is great. But, yeah, and then, like, half of this list is just, like, the usual kind of stuff that is always here. Which I feel like that should be its own tab. Hot take. I think it should be 3 tabs here instead of just these 2. This one, and then a tab that's just specifically for, like, these kind of, like, permanent events that are always going to be here. They're never changing. But yeah. I think that...
Hello, Rep 2. You wanna... This is the...
Starlight!
Good day.
Oh yeah, I did upgrade him.
Need something?
I was able
Go ask my
to
colleagues.
get a new star for him. So we got the 2nd out of 6. Like, I love that they introduced this. This is a cool thing. But like I said, I personally would prefer if they just, like, gave them a new outfit and, like, reworked their character completely. That would be super dope. But I think this is a great way to make this version of the character more viable. Yeah, I've been slowly but surely getting those and adding those to characters. Who else has it? Grace? Grace, we only have... I think we only have 2. 2 is max. Yeah, we haven't gotten a lot of them yet. We're still, like, slowly chugging along on those. But yeah, I think I have... all 8 characters.
Wait. This weather's perfect for a
I
little
hate that the lock
exploring.
symbol is over what level they are. That is so annoying. I can't tell who's A and who's S. I just assume everyone I don't have is S.
Good day.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Ian,
Standing by.
Ambi. Soldier Zero, yeah. I can never remember if it's Soldier or Agent. Soldier Zero Ambi, I do want to get. Next time she cycles through.
Who want a glass of nitro fuel?
And then,
Only the brave will win.
feel like we really don't
That's
see
me.
Caesar. I mean, we see Lighter, Piper, and, what's-her-face with the helmet. We see those 3 way more than we see, Caesar
We fight.
and Bernice. Bernice we definitely see a bit, though. But yeah, we never
Only
see
the
Caesar.
brave will win.
It's like, what the heck? I would
That's
love a
me.
rework of Caesar where she is just like, it's Berserker Caesar, and she is just like going ham on like a Claymore. That would be sick. But yeah. And then the OG,
Wanna touch my
Ellen,
tail? No.
like, I wanted to pull her from, like, the very first time I played. Still never got her. Still, it's been 2 years. Still never got her. Although, I can't really complain. I don't put any money in this game. I think I only bought, like, maybe $20 worth of, like, event pass, battle pass kind of stuff. Where it was just like, I play the game a lot. I'll slip you $10 every few months. But yeah. Sorry. Today was just, like, a lot of rambling. A lot of talking and rambling. Not a lot of gameplay, unfortunately. But yeah, that's it for today. Like I said, we're playing Blasphemous 2. We're going to be doing the final stream of that. And then I want to do at least 2 streams of Genshin. So tomorrow we'll just see. By the time I'm ready to stream, if Genshin's already updated, we'll do that for the next 2 days. If it's not, we'll do Blasphemous 2 and finish off that series. Yeah. Oof. That is it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out on day 2044. Streaming in a row. Never gets boring. Yeah, that's it for today. We'll see what tomorrow will be. Like always, links down below for all the usual stuff. Blue Sky, Twitter. I'll let you guys know over there what I'm playing. And yeah, links over to YouTube, where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there, because I dual stream on both Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, that's it for today, everyone. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. It was cool, chill stream. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow.